Broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Nick Trago or at Desiree Robbins.
We're available on iTunes. You can check us out on the web, infinitedancecast.com. And all of our episodes are free and available to download on iTunes. This is episode number 41.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't. What are we gonna?
You sounded a little depressed about that.
It's tiring.
It is tough staying on top of it and doing it weekly.
Yeah.
We hope you, the listeners, are enjoying it. We would love for you to write us a review.
41 consecutive weeks.
Yeah, let us know what you think, what you want to hear.
We won't be here forever.
Yeah, really.
Because we're tired.
Yeah. What's different about today's show, or not really different, it's just today we are really asking you to get involved. This is a show about autism. And there's a big show coming up June 10th with Cami Marseilles is actually putting it on.
Yep, she's the president and chairman of the Halo Foundation, which she created.
Right. And Halo stands for... oh gosh, we have to look it up. Healing autism through learning and opportunities.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's real, and she's so nice, and I mean, I gotta tell you, it's heart-wrenching, and she's gonna talk a little bit about
her personal story.
Her personal story. She's affected by it. Her son has autism, and man, she is just so great because she talks about it like, you know what, it's something we have to deal with, and we're going to, really get through this.
Right.
When, a lot of people, I would imagine the first thought is, I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, she looks at it as an opportunity to really pull through.
Right. And being a dancer, teacher, choreographer, she's actually taking her art and utilizing it for something important.
Absolutely.
And something that we should all think we are blessed to be healthy and doing what we do. So if we can all take a day, a moment, and give to this foundation, whether you can be in the Newport Beach area, because that's where the show's going to be. You could donate time, you could donate money. Another thought is, hey, you could put on your own show in Oklahoma at your own studio and donate the money to the foundation.
Well, it doesn't have to be in Oklahoma. You don't have to move to Oklahoma, open up a studio and do a show there.
Anywhere in the world, actually.
Even in Qatar.
That is right. The number is 949-295-0803. If you want to talk to Cami, see how you can get involved. You can get on the website. There's a Facebook page. I think it's very important for all of us to take a moment and realize how blessed we all are.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm pretty sure they're looking for people to help out. This is for charity, so even if you don't want to dance, you don't have any money, I bet you could hand out programs at the door or something like that.
They need all the help they can get. They want to make it a really nice celebration. It's very expensive, apparently, and you'll hear more from Cami that a lot of insurance companies do not pay for the doctors, so they really are going to take this money and it's going to go directly to families in need.
Right, yeah, it goes right into their hands.
That's
it doesn't
right.
pass through any other hands. It goes straight to the Halo Foundation, then it goes straight to these families.
Right.
And it's really crazy. And here's a couple of facts. There's no medical detection or cure for autism. Like, you just, and Cammy's going to explain this, it's kind of a guessing game.
Right.
And another thing, boys are 4 times more likely than girls to have autism.
Wow.
And autism receives less than 5% of the research funding of many of the less prevalent childhood diseases.
That's incredible.
It's not getting its just due. I mean, this is not something we can ignore.
Exactly. So man. we all really just want to get out there and help. So that's what we're dedicating this show today to, the help in getting families the help they need. Right. For treatment, basically.
It's funny too, Desiree. We all need a little help sometimes. Sometimes it's a hug. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easy as that. Sometimes it's a couple of bucks here and there.
Right.
And, I know today's economy is tough. And we've had a few people on. We've had the Katie Lund Foundation on.
Yes. which was very helpful.
Absolutely, and you, our listener, have helped us achieve that goal when Shayna was doing the
it's so
run.
True.
Yeah, so
You've never let us down.
Never let us down, and we wouldn't ask you for any money because we do this for free.
That's right, for the love of it. And so we want to pass that on. You can email Cami at halodancecharity@gmail.com. That's halodancecharity@gmail.com. The website again is halodance4 autism.org. halodanceforautism.org.
This is a challenge for all of you, and as well as I'm challenging myself.
Yes.
We don't take everything for granted. Every day, at least one time, do something nice for somebody else, even if it's holding the door for someone. I mean, because this is where it starts.
Or a smile.
Or a smile.
It's true.
Because we all need a smile.
We do. It's contagious.
Smiles are contagious.
They are.
Yeah.
In a good way.
We're going to defeat autism through smiles.
I love it.
And we could really take steps towards
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. I would just love to see all of you out there just somehow pay it forward.
Yeah.
And I think this is a great opportunity, something like this.
Through dance and music. And speaking of music, it's time for our music picks of the week.
Of course it is.
Hot cha-cha.
Hand in hand it all goes. Okay, so my first one is entitled I Love Music.
Oh, well, that's fitting.
I know, isn't that perfect? I didn't even know it was going to be that. The artist on that is Dion Mitchell, Dionne Mitchell, Mitchell, because sometimes it's spelled different. My second one is Gotta Get Up, and I like James's original club mix. The artist is James Edwards and Wanda Fowler. Fowler.
Fantastic. Love those two.
Actually, it's such a great tune.
They played my quinceañera.
Amazing.
Yeah, they were great.
And my third and final pick is Get on the Dance Floor. I like the radio version or the radio edit. It is by the Turntable Brothers.
Oh.
But Brothers is BROS.
Bros. Like the Mario Bros.
Bros.
Yeah.
Bros.
I love that.
Turntable is all one word. So I love music, gotta get up, and get on the dance floor.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're all really good, very Desiree tunes.
You didn't do a theme, I guess, huh?
No, I'm not good like that.
Maybe I just spend more time choosing my music.
Oh, are you dissing
No,
me?
I was just kidding.
You kind of are, though.
I know, I was just joking.
I'm feeling it.
No, I was just
I'm
kidding.
a little hurt.
Don't be hurt. Don't be hurt. I gave you some extra time again. This is the third time in a row you've gone into my music pick section. Desiree, I'm messing with you. I'm just riding, all right?
Those are really good songs I just gave you.
No, they are. They really are. They actually really, and they're all like 15 minutes long, so you'll get your 99 cents worth.
You know you will. They might be $1.29 now.
They might.
Inflation.
Yeah. No, but you do. You are, honestly, on a real note, you do have really good song choices.
I hope.
Yeah. No, they're good. They're great. Okay. Number one for me, "Somebody to Love" by Queen.
I love that song.
Yeah. Number two, "Somebody Called My Mama." This is the Jim Johnson version.
I'm going to call Gail right now.
Somebody Call My Mama. This guy is the entrance music to Brodus Clay, a WWE superstar.
Oh, of course.
And he's like the Funkasaurus, because he's like looks like a dinosaur kind of, but he does this Funkasaurus dance. Kind of looks like Thriller, sort of, but it's really great. Somebody Call My Mama. He's awesome. And so, okay, so number three for me, "Somebody Gonna Die Tonight." by Dave Bing featuring Lil Mo. This is on the Romeo Must Die soundtrack. Now, it's very important that you get the extremely clean version, like get the Walmart version.
Yeah.
But what I want you to do is don't get the ones with the words, get the instrumental, because the instrumental is good.
Is it hot?
Yeah, and I know the name of the song is kind of nasty, but the instrumental version is good.
Okay.
So the theme is the word somebody.
Somebody. Well,
Yeah.
I could have got that one.
Well,
Nick.
you didn't.
Darn it.
You didn't
You
get
didn't
it.
give me a chance. Hey, remember all of these picks are available on iTunes for you to download, and you can check out all our picks from each week on our website.
We'll be right back with Cami Marseilles, Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
On the phone right now, Cami Marseilles, President and Chairman of the Board of the Halo Foundation. You can go to halodance4autism.org. That's the number 4, autism.org. She's here to talk to us about a very special show she's putting on and her foundation for an extremely good cause. Cami, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me on.
We are honored to have you on, and we always like to be able to do outreach and get people involved. And I know there's a lot of dancers, choreographers, teachers out there that want to do things like this that help others and share their art as well. So tell us a little bit about the show that you have coming up, just to give us a base to start with.
Well, basically, I'm a dance teacher in Corona Del Mar area, and recently my son was diagnosed with on the autism spectrum, and it's very emotional and very expensive, all the therapies and all those kind of things. So through my experience and through all the hardships that I've gone through, I thought, you know what, I just had an idea one night, how can dance give back to the community? And it can give back by putting on a show to raise money for parents who can't afford the type of services that I've been able to give my son.
Wow. I love it. And I think so many people out there listening right now are thinking, hey, how do I get involved? Because this is something that not only am I enjoying what I do, and I'm so blessed to be able to dance and perform, but I can also use this as a tool to raise money and help those in need.
And the other thing I love about it is that a lot of autistic children are brilliant, but they just don't have the words yet to speak.
Yeah.
And dance is so unique and parallel to that.
Yeah.
It's we're basically telling their story just like we tell stories through all of our art, through our body with no words, which I love that.
You're accepting any and all donations, I'm sure. halodancecharity@gmail.com. We need your help to get some money going here for a great cause.
Great cause, and also awareness. And Cami, as you were explaining to Nick and I that these symptoms don't show up, right away. Can you explain a little bit of that? How that process works? And
well, anyone who's watched the media can see how autism is all over the newspapers and TV, and they think there's a rise of it, but actually, since I'm in the thick of it and been researching it for 3 years, there are 2 types of autism. There's the classic autism that kids are born with, and then there's late onset, which is what my son had. And they're now thinking, the newest research out there, that the late onset is caused from allergies and from environmental toxins and from viruses in their system, and it can be treatable.
Wow.
So, but it's a lot of research and a lot of money for all these new therapies. So I want to get that information out to as many parents, and that may not be the case. But to try and find, a solution for your kid.
And explain, I know because we're so aware of cancer and certain, like diabetes, that autism is something that it just seems like there's not much known about it in the public awareness. So this
it's because there's no test for it. So
got it.
You can go in, if you have diabetes, you can go get a blood test and they can say, you have diabetes, this is what you do.
Right.
With autism, it's a series of behaviors, so it's still a subjective type of evaluation and diagnosis.
Right, well, especially at 2 years old.
Kids can have behaviors A, B, and C and truly be autistic, or they can have behaviors A, B, and C and have something else going on in their body that's causing that. So it's real controversial right now.
Right.
It's not black and white.
Right, and it probably because the money hasn't been there to research it as much. So we need all our listeners to get out there and really help us figure this out.
And check out their Facebook page. Just search Halo Foundation, and you'll be able to see everything that Cami has posted up there. You can also email them at halodancecharity@gmail.com and get in touch and see how you can get involved. Because, Cami, they can get involved in other ways other than donating money. Am I correct?
Absolutely. We would love to have people working at the event. We would love to have people, donating items for the silent auction. We also are looking for other performers. They can submit a dance piece to me for potential performing in the show. And we would love to have a variety. We have, USC on board, UCLA, dance teams on board. We have, all the local studios around here, high schools, and some professional companies as well.
Sounds like a very exciting night. And we are talking about June 10th, 2012. So we've got some time, dancers, choreographers, parents, to get involved for the show. But that doesn't mean that you can't get in there and donate some money even before if you cannot be at the show.
And we were even thinking, I'm not closed-minded to anything. We're even thinking, because I have a lot of friends in the music industry, if, there wanted to be some, music and, a soloist dancing to a cappella, or singing or whatever.
Absolutely.
We're open to any type of art that supports, the struggle and the, overcoming, a difficulty in someone's life.
Just for the layman out there, I remember when I was younger seeing Rain Man, a brilliant movie. And he was autistic, is that correct?
I think so. I almost think he had Tourette's too. I'm not sure. But that's not, they call it a spectrum disorder because it is. There are kids that you wouldn't even be able to tell were on the spectrum, but they struggle with social skills and eye contact and those types of things. But they're really, honestly, they're finding more and more that half these kids just have a immune system that's dysfunctional, and they just need to get in there and fix their immune system, and then their symptoms are going away.
We're here talking to Cami Marseilles. We're going to take a short break. HaloDanceCharity@gmail.com. Halo Dance, the number 4, autism.org. We'll be right back.
As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, what's going on? I'm on this over here, and you are tuning in to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
We're here on the phone with Cami Marseilles, president and chairman of the board of the Halo Foundation. You can check them out online, Halo Dance, the number 4, autism.org for more information. We're here talking about something that affects 1 in 110 children, and that's 1 in 70 boys now, which is a staggering number. This is it cost the United States over $35 billion a year, and it is just, I can't think of any other word other than staggering. But Cami, you are here to lead the fight to awareness of those for everyone across the nation, and you're putting on a great show June the 10th. Yeah,
to help these people, that can't financially afford.
Oh man,
the things that they need.
The problem is that the insurance companies, like I said, there's no blood test for it. So the insurance companies aren't recognizing half of these children as having a disorder. So the parents have nowhere to go, and so they don't have access to the same doctors that people with money or, some type of backing somewhere have.
That's really incredible.
Wow. So this show is taking place in the Newport Beach area. So just check the website, halodance4autism.org for more details. And again, this show's on June 10th. And you may know people in your life that have children with autism or someone that may suffer from autism.
Right.
And it is man, it's
not an easy road, right, Cami?
Correct. I mean, my son goes to preschool all day long, and then we pick him up and we take him to speech every day. And then we don't get to go home and be, a regular family. Every single opportunity, whether it's him getting a glass of juice out of the refrigerator, is an opportunity for us to do a learning, part of his therapy with him. So, they all say that early intervention and biomedical intervention, all this, you have a small window. You have to do it when the kids are young.
Right.
But I feel bad for all those parents out there who don't have the money to go to. We have 5 doctors working with our son.
Wow.
Not one of them takes insurance. So
Wow.
I went to my mom and dad and I just said to them, can I have a loan from you and I will pay you back someday when my son is healed. And, through my experience, and of course they said yes, and here I have all these wonderful doctors on board helping, my son. But through my experience, I just woke up one morning and I said, oh my goodness, I have so many people in dance that are so talented and have, friends that were Laker girls and Eddie Garcia and Tim Stevenson, all these people who their art is so beautiful. And I kind of just reached out to them and they were all 100% on board. And I thought, this could be something really special.
That's really a beautiful thing.
So if you're a dancer, choreographer, or artist out there listening to this now, and you want to lend your talents and your gifts to this fantastic cause, please email halodancecharity@gmail.com. Talk to Cami Marseilles. She's going to set you up. And, there are very few times in this world that we can actually sit back and open your eyes to what's going on around you. And, we all have so many great blessings in our lives. And sometimes it takes to the opportunity to see someone else,
their struggles.
And their struggles. Like, we must give back to those who
right.
need our help. And
recognize how blessed we are.
And Cami, I have to say that I'm so impressed that you look at it as, like you say, going to get the juice from the fridge. You look at it as an opportunity, not as something that you have to struggle with. And I think that's probably one of the things that's going to propel you to success with your son and conquering this.
Definitely. It's been, it's interesting that you say that about, we don't take time in our lives to recognize, what we have. And this is the one defining moment in my life where I'm changed forever. Wow. And I don't take anything for granted because, he doesn't have the language of a regular 4-year-old. So when he says to me, Mama, I love you, it means so much to me because I don't get to hear him talk in full conversation like a regular 4-year-old. And I can't tell you, it's changed my entire life, and it's made me slow down and just try to give back as much as I can with my talents.
Well, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm wondering, is this going to be something that you think you will do maybe on a yearly basis? Is this
correct?
Oh, I love it.
We would like to do it every, spring, depending on, availability for theaters and space and all of that. But the really cool story is, I teach at Corona Del Mar High School in Newport Beach, and I've been very honest with my students and shared everything about my son because there's nothing to be embarrassed about. He's beautiful and brilliant and smart. He just has something he has to work through.
Right. And he can teach us all a lot.
I put some signs up on campus just to see what the feedback would be about starting this nonprofit. And I put the date up, and I remember it was in September, and it was 4 o'clock, and I set the time to see who would show up to see who was interested in being part of this nonprofit. And I walked into my dance room, and there were 200 people there.
Oh my
wow.
God.
I cried because, It's pretty amazing, and they're all like at least 50 parents.
That's beautiful.
And they have single-handedly the parents of my students, because they have access to different things. A lot of them are lawyers, and they have helped me set up my bank account and the IRS and the nonprofit status and all of that, just out of the kindness of their hearts, because they really believe in this.
Well, people want to help. They sometimes just don't know how. So we are so thankful that you have given us your time to make awareness and get people involved. I'm also thinking that dancers, studio owners in other states, we know that you probably cannot make it to California on that weekend, but perhaps they could do their own sort of fundraiser in their studio and send it to Halo and utilize this as maybe something, how they have the dance day and everybody does kind of their own thing, but we could really start something great here, and it would be great for dancers to do that. So be creative.
And dancers listening now, this foundation has been created by a dancer, so
right.
The money and your talents and the gifts that you would be giving are going to a great cause. And I want to just give the phone number real quick, 949-295-0803, and you can also call that number.
And one of the other cool things I just wanted to mention was, when you look at these big organizations, I always wonder, like, where does the money go that you donate?
Right.
And what we really, really want to try to keep is we want to give scholarships. If we fundraise $60,000 or $100,000, we want to give 5 to 10 scholarships directly to the family for a year of services. So that's a year of 5 days of speech or whatever.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's where the money goes.
That is really great. So tell us a little bit of. I know we don't want to give away everybody who's going to be performing, but let's do a little tease of the people that you have already lined up. And like I said, Cami is still looking for people to come on out. There will be probably some great surprise guests. But go ahead and talk about who you have lined up as for right now. I couldn't find the right word. I'm sorry, Cami.
It's okay. For right now, every single local studio is 100% on board. So we have West Coast, we have Focus, we have Jimmy DeFore, we have all of the studios in Orange County, like Costa Mesa, Newport Beach area, all amazing studios, in Endeavor and anyways, those ones. And then for high schools, we have Newport Harbor High School, Corona Del Mar High School, Sunny Hills High School, University High School, Beckman High School, Irvine High School. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. And then professional choreographers, Eddie Garcia, who was one of the main dancers for Michael Jackson back in the days.
Amazing person, yes.
I'm sorry, what?
I was saying he's just an amazing person, and his credits.
Amazing choreographer. He's already told me there's not going to be a dry eye out there in the house when you see him.
I'm sure.
And he's going to be using my dancers to choreograph on for that, because my dancers are phenomenally beautiful. And then, my piece is called Halo, and it's about my son. And there's pictures of that up on the website. You can check it out. And then as far as professional companies, we have Commonality, and just some other pending ones. And then colleges, we have USC Song Leaders are putting together a contemporary piece, and UCLA dance team. And then we're just looking for some other big names out there who want to jump on board for this great cause.
That's great. The Commonality Dance Company. That's Adam Parsons, and man, they put on a good show too. That's very exciting. It's great to know the dance community coming together. And again, we're running short on time, but I want to give this information one more time. Halo Dance, the number 4, autism.org. Halo Dance Charity at gmail.com. The show is June 10th in Newport Beach. Check out the website for more details, and we'll get you going. Cami Marseilles, President and Chairman of the Board of the Halo Foundation, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you so much for having me. It means a lot to me and my family. I appreciate it.
Thoughts and prayers to you, and we wish you the best of luck.
And if you want to come back anytime, you let us know, and we will continue to help you with the fight.
Thank you very much.
Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back.
Are you a dance company, teacher, choreographer, producer, or director looking to market yourself for your current projects?
Do you need just a little extra push to get the word out?
The answer is yes, Desiree. They do.
Nick, how do you know what they need?
I know our listeners. They need our help to spread the word about their shows, projects, and whatever else they have going on. And guess what, Desiree?
What, Nick?
It just so happens that we have the airtime just for them.
That's right. We have ad space available for you. We have both 30 and 60-second spots available for you.
Get the word out to the entire United States and countless other countries. Did he just say countless other countries? Yes, he did. Infinite Dancecast has audiences all across the world, including Canada, China, Japan, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Germany, Austria, Romania, Australia, Denmark, Brazil, the Philippines, Mexico, and more. But I won't say the others because they're too hard to pronounce.
Email us at info@infinitedancecast.com for more details. Subject line, advertise.
Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast, giving you a voice worldwide.
Welcome to Food to Go with Steph and Ro.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Ro. And this week we're talking nutrition tips.
Eating in season. Delicious.
Eating in season. What do we mean by that?
Well, we mean eat what grows locally during that time of year. For instance, in the winter, we get a lot of root vegetables, potatoes, beets. We love beets. Listen to our beet episode. Turnips. You can make mashed potatoes with those guys.
Carrots.
Carrots, yes.
A lot of things that grow underground.
Absolutely. Pears are also in season right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like summer is opposite. There's a lot of citruses.
Mm-hmm. Citruses. I don't know if that's how you say that plurally. Citri. There's a lot. There's a lot of citri.
So every season has different foods that come in. There's a lot of benefits to eating what is in season.
One of them is cheaper.
We love to save money, Steph and I.
We're kind of frugal.
We are kind of frugal, especially Steph. But eating what is in season costs less. Those are the things that are always on sale.
Absolutely. And it gives you a wider variety in your
diet.
What word am I missing? Diet. Absolutely. Why did
I don't know, in your eating lifestyle.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorites because if you eat seasonally, then things just only come up at certain times of the year and then you can look forward to it. And then when you're ready for a change, guess what happens? The season changes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And something else is in season. I can't think of anything, but something else. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries.
And I also really like that when you eat seasonally, then the food is freshest because it hasn't traveled far to get to you because
such a good point.
It was grown fresh in that season. You didn't have to come from a foreign country.
Such a good point. So don't forget to eat in season.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Dancecast!
We are dance every day. Oh, I laugh so hard. We are dance all day, every day, all the time.
We've done this 41 times. I can't believe you messed up.
I started to realize that when I say it, I do this little chuckle every time. Like I go, or something. It's weird.
Good. I'm trying to make you laugh. You're trying to be nice and laugh at my jokes, but you should do what Mackenzie does and just not laugh.
Oh, just ignore.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like the other day I said, you used to laugh at my jokes, and she said, I laugh at your jokes when they're funny.
Ooh, so true, though. That's what happens when you date a while. Wait till you're married like I am 10 years.
Whoa.
No. I'm not meaning you're going to be. I'm just saying,
I'm just saying, pump the brakes.
They're pumped. They're pumped.
Okay, I do have to say this. You got me this recharge station.
Yes.
I love it.
Do you?
Thank you. And I want to go on record on the air and say thank you for the recharge station. It's pretty much.
I'm so excited you liked it.
I always know where my keys are now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's a great place to put your keys.
I'll tell you, I really did search for that. I mean, I was looking for the perfect gift. You know me, I love to give.
Yeah,
gifts. So I had the one thing in mind for Nick, which I don't want to say on the air. It's not like it's nasty or anything, but I wanted to get you something different that was very much for a man.
Oh.
But then on retrospect, I thought, you know what? This will be really good because it will be something that's also for Mackenzie.
Oh, yes.
And then you always will know where your phone is, and now your keys.
Yes.
And it just keeps everything looking nice.
I love it.
But I really, Michael and I, he was like, you're obsessed with looking for this thing. I mean, really, like for a week.
I really am grateful. I mean, you know, that's my problem, though, is you're so good at that, at giving gifts. I'm not as good.
You
I'm
are.
Never as good.
No, you are. I love I've used my body butter like to death. This year. And the tray from, I love Williams Sonoma. Of course I do.
Okay.
And the one year you got me the Mario, the cookbook.
Oh, yeah, the Mario Batales, yeah.
And then the the great olive oil and vinegar. Oh my God. I went through that so fast. So no, I'm so glad that you enjoy it.
And the runner that you gave me for my kitchen,
is
the
it
black
still,
with the red stripe.
Well,
it's still at my apartment because I moved. So, but the good news is Albert Kataffi. Remember how he was like, Al, you got to move down.
Yeah,
he moved.
He did.
Yeah, and so I got another place, and Al moved into my old place. So I left the runner there. I'm going to get it back. But he's enjoying that runner now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and I'm also, on another note, I'm excited because I got my lifting partner back. Because when we were on the road doing A Few Good Men Dancing with Jeff Amsden, me and Albert were lifting partners.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we actually went today and really worked some good chest and tries.
So he just moved back and he was doing the TV show, the reality show.
Yeah, what was it called?
Well, it was a title change. It was going to be Kings of Dance,
but it was movement.
Something about Make Your Move or Move.
Something like that. We'll have to look at that.
How did that go? And
it's still going on.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of tight-lipped, so he hasn't really told me much about
of course.
it. But I still have a key to the apartment, so I'm going to sneak in at night and put a bar of soap in a pillowcase and just beat him with it until he tells me.
Until he submits.
I'm just kidding.
Did you leave your artwork at your place, or did you take all of that?
I took it all, but I do have this picture of me and my buddy Michael Pappas and a couple of other our buddies from high school, Joel McDonald and Alex Organ. We had this big picture blown up, and I left it for him. I said, Al, you can have the apartment, but just put this picture up.
I love it.
It's huge. It's a big poster.
Hilarious. And I can't believe you've already moved, so congratulations on your new place.
Thank you very much. Well, it's exciting. We're going to go to IKEA later and look at some curtains and maybe some bath mats.
Oh, always exciting.
Yeah, but
this is your new life.
I need to work, though. I need to work. So anybody out there that's listening, I can use a job. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Preferably something SAG, residuals, commercial. Let's do this.
Don't be, just anything. Just a $100,000 commercial will be just fine.
I'm fine with that. Well, that's how it works in the dance world, though. Sometimes you work, sometimes you don't. Right now I'm on a down grade, but you know what?
It's going to come around. You know it. You always get provided for.
Gotta have faith in God.
Hey, make sure you guys check out that Halo event on June 10th, okay? Because it's going to be something very special.
We want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael Booze Time in Beantown, Benicos, and Janae, Countess of Monte Cristo, Mercedes, for producing our show.
I love that. Make sure you listen to each and every one of our episodes that are free to download on iTunes.
Most of all, we want to thank you, the listener, because remember, without you, only our mothers would be listening.
And that would be sad. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
We'll see you next week.